Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or should I say welcome to Eastleigh Nairobi. Today we are not doing our videos from Mathare, but we are now moved to Eastleigh. We are exploring Eastleigh. The vibe is city known for its vibrant market, diverse culture and bustling streets, but there is more to this neighborhood, more than what we normally see. We have seen more content about the beautiful streets of Eastleigh, buying clothes, and all the commercial district and everything that is known for Eastleigh. But there are few things that I need to tackle in this video that I need you to know before you move to Eastleigh. Before you come to Eastleigh, you need to watch this video. You need to listen to what I'm gonna be telling you, because it's gonna be highlighting some few things. I'm not saying that Eastleigh is a bad place, but just highlighting some things that you need to know. First of all, kindly like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and let's move in with the topic. I'll be sharing some. Now that you like the video and you are now ready to travel with me in the street of Eastleigh and explore, first of all, we're gonna be talking about the traffic congestion. Guys, if you're coming to Eastleigh, you need to have a spare of your patience, because as you can see, the jam that is normally in these streets of Eastleigh. First of all, leave alone the traffic jam for vehicles. People themselves, there is so much crowding of people to an extent that you will experience a traffic jam of people. And then the vehicles, you can see how much the traffic is. This is the roundabout of I think the ones that it connects from Chachami and what do you call it, Pumwani. So this is the roundabout, so you can see how much traffic is here, and this stretches all the way from the Chachami to all the way to this is the first avenue of Eastleigh. So First Avenue is always cropped with so much traffic, so much vehicles. And to make the matter worse, at this time I'm making this video, it's around noon time, and it's on a Friday. So you're expecting that most of the people are now in the mosque, they are praying. So if it was not on a Friday, a normal day, which is not a prayer time, you will expect huge traffic. So this is the kind of congestion that is in Eastleigh. The space is so small. The roads have been made to be so small to an extent that you suffer from this kind of traffic. Then the other thing is infrastructure is so much in trouble. You can see the kind of roads, the way they have potholes and they are filled with water. So this is the infrastructure in Eastleigh is on a different level. Things like roads, the roads, and I think one thing that the government needs to do, or the leadership of this place should focus on improving the infrastructure, because there is so much development that is happening in this place. Now that the government have allowed, for developers to have their buildings go to even the 20th floor, they need to at least have some infrastructure that can be able to support the kind of population that is going to be in this place, right? So infrastructure is on a big mess, and they need to work on making sure that this place gets better roads, gets water, and even the garbage is collected at least frequently. The other thing that I need to point out on this video is that although the security wise obviously is not that bad, but you need to be very careful, because we have a crop of young men that are loitering these streets because of the high population, and they are taking advantage of the shoppers, and they are misleading people. So generally the security is not that bad, but you need to be careful. You need at least to watch your space, make sure that you are in the company of people that you can be able to at least make sure that you are safe wherever you are. The same issue we were talking about, the infrastructure thing. Look at these muds, all these roads. It's kind of too bad. So you can see how the kind of space these guys have to use to reverse their vehicle. So take care of yourself, take care of your space. Make sure that whenever you're in Eastleigh, you are in a place that you can be able to verify. The same issue of infrastructure is still cropping up in this place. We are still walking around, and some people here doing some shopping. This is a grocery place where some groceries are being sold, so you can also at least buy some fruits here as we continue. So thank you guys for watching this video. Can kindly comment below, let me know what has been your experience whenever you come to Eastleigh. So we bumped into a place where we had there were people praying, so I had to put my camera down, and then we continue. We now in another place where there is so much groceries, and we're still moving on. Something else we need to note is that this place has some economical disparity. You find that there are those people who have quite a lot, there are others who don't have, and that's why you find that we have some quarters where you find some people staying or sitting by the entrance waiting to be given some work to do, and they are paid peanuts, very little amount of money. Although, well, I don't know how to say about that, but this is the kind of a society we are living in. So, well, let's continue the journey as I am showing you the street of Eastleigh. One thing that you need to note is that the infrastructure or the kind of building that are coming up in Eastleigh, there's so much development, there's so much building that are being built in this place, and very tall. And now that needs, there will be a lot of noise. You know, there will be, because of this construction, you find that there are so many trucks turning. You know, so much is happening in terms of construction, and this kind of these are some of the things that are destroying the infrastructure. Although even before they are destroyed, they have not even been made to the best standards. So we are still on this journey, and I think this place is very cool. Yeah, so let's continue the main streets here. As I was saying, when we have too much population, and I think when we don't have much management in these streets, we find that the kind of sanitation that is in place is not one of the best, and that's why you find that whenever you look at the streets, you find some garbage being dumped, and the collection is sort of being done frequently. So these are some of the problems that you find in these streets of Eastleigh. But at the same time, I think the Sakaja government and the Green Army is at least doing something. I have seen them in most corners of these streets. They are collecting garbage, but the problem is that the people have been given this kind of work, the Green Army. You find them crowding in one place, so many of them doing a very little work so that they continue coming there every single day. This is the problem. So if they really want to help the people, they really want to clean the streets, they need to make sure that the garbage that is collected is, you know, ferried every single day. Sababu utapata kuna a lot of garbage in these streets. Whenever you walk in Eastleigh, if you are frequented in Eastleigh, you will find that kuna takataka mingi, na hawa wa Green Army utawapata in one corner, and then the next streets there's so much garbage that is not collected, and they are just doing one work, and you find like 10 of them crowded in one place. I have met with them along towards Sare, is it Sare? Sare Boy Center, somewhere around there. But now on this other side they are not there. So this is a problem. They need to at least make sure that they are taking care of sanitation, they are taking care of the environment. So let's continue the journey, let's continue exploring the streets of Eastleigh. I had come to Eastleigh to do some errands. So if you need someone to do some errands for you, I am the guy. Please use the number in the comment section if you want someone to buy clothes for you. My business is called JK Collections. You can check me on Instagram, JK Collections, Facebook, JK Collections, and I'll be able to supply some amazing clothes for you, for ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested, check me on Instagram. Let's continue. So the other thing is noise pollution. It's a lot, especially from the vehicles routing, and there's this announcement. I think I find it like it's really making noise. Every single mall has a loudspeaker from Mwindi Mwambing or something. So they kind of advertise all of them. They are shouting. Imagine every single mall has its own speaker, and they are always making noise advertising their malls. Well, it's good to advertise, but why do you have malls following each other, and every mall has its own that speaker announcing their whatever? So they need at least, I don't know how they're going to manage that, because it's kind of making noise. To me, I think that's noise pollution. So, well, I don't know whether they have a license from NEMA, still having bottles with filled water. And generally, this is the kind of scenes that you find in Eastleigh. So, well, still continue with the journey. So, and the other thing is crowds are so. I told you that I'm filming this video in the afternoon, and most of the people are gone to the mosques. Imagine a normal day when they have, it's not a mosque time, you will find a huge crowd. Problem of water is very prevalent. You can see Mikokoteni, they are the ones that are now selling water. And now when you have to buy a jerrycan of water from these guys, it's quite expensive, and that's why you find that most of the buildings are drilling boreholes, and these boreholes sometimes, unless you use that water for probably washing, it's not good for drinking. So problem of water infrastructure thing needs to be taken care of, because now whenever you allow people to build tall buildings and accommodate many people, you need to also devolve infrastructure that can support these people. You need to have roads, you need to have water that is going to help these people. You need to have a drainage system that are working, and there is no blockage of sewerage system. Hello guys, I hope you have liked this video. Please comment on the comment section if you have ever come to Eastleigh. Tell me what has been your experience. And the buildings here are very tall. Like the government allowed that the building to go up even, I think, 20th floor, and that's why you find that many buildings are now going tall and tall. And so with this kind of things, big construction going on, you find that and every single plot that is not developed, you will find that I think in the next 5 years Eastleigh will be like we call it I don't know, concrete something. There is that name that they normally call it. So that's why you find that there is not even a single place where you can find a green space. Look at this. There is there's the only green space you can see. It's very limited. And then the problem with the roads. So you find that it's like a concrete jungle. That's what is being created in this place. So very soon you'll be coming to Eastleigh and you'll be greeted by so tall buildings, and there is not even a single park where people can relax. I doubt whether there is any single park in Eastleigh. Nothing. So what is welcomes you at this tall building? Whenever you find a single building that is short, the next, give it a few months, the next day you find that it is fenced and there is some excavation happening. So these people are now, I think one thing that they need, the developers that are doing this development in this place, they need to do, they don't need to wait for the government to to bring the infrastructure, though the government has the opportunity, not the opportunity, has the mandate to develop and make sure that the infrastructure is there. But even the partnership between the developers, they can make sure the roads are okay. They can make sure that water, you don't have to drill a borehole and then your neighbor next is also drilling a borehole. You can share that water. That is my opinion regarding because a borehole can be able to support many people, so they don't need to drill so many boreholes, because they are going to cause some water from underground to, I don't know how to say it. So the next thing is that we talked about the cost of living, but I will still emphasize it is quite expensive because this building you are seeing here, they have kind of moved the people cannot afford to stay in this place. And that's we find that a building, before it even completed, it has been bought, all of it. Our friends from I don't know if you want to mention the name, I think they have some pocket change, and that's why you find this kind of people, the masons and the people have to eat in a kibandaski, because the hotels they cannot afford, and the buildings that are being built here, the cost is quite high. So you find that they are kind of pushing away people who cannot afford, and then limiting only people who can afford. So the cost of living is high, meaning that the people resided in this place before. There is a story that is normally told that if you have a plot, and especially our people from the mountain, they are the ones who have some plots that they are not willing to sell. So a warrior will come to you and ask you how much you are willing to sell the plot. So you will be there like, I can sell it for 50 million. Warrior atakwambia he will give you 100 million, and you will think that is a joke. So you kind of conflicted. You don't think, or you don't know what to say. So you tell them, let me go and decide. So you come and tell him that umefikiria that your family decided that they need 150. He will still give you the money, because I don't know where they're getting money from, but they are good change. And that's why you find that most of these plots that are being developed here, they have people who are in this place, they have been now made to shift to other places and sell their plots. But it's a willing buyer, willing supplier. So that's what happening. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned something about Eastleigh. We talked about the cost of living. We talked about the infrastructure, problem that the government needs to take care of, the air pollution, which is caused by this garbage collection that is not being taken care of very well. Then we also talked about the security. You need to take care of your security. You need to be very patient whenever you come to Eastleigh, especially if you're coming in your vehicle, because you're gonna be stuck in traffic for so long. The other thing is that you not even face the traffic of vehicles, but also people are too crowded to an extent that you lack breathing space, especially when it's around these festive seasons. People are really flocking to Eastleigh to come and buy some clothes. Eastleigh ndio mahali ya nguo, na kama uko na you don't feel like you can bear all these things, contact me. I'll do the errands for you using my business called Joyking Collections. We do errands. You can if you have a boutique and you need someone to buy clothes for you and send them to you, either you are in Kisumu, Mombasa, wherever place you are, we are trusted. I have done this for so long, and I can do shopping for you for all the clothes that you need and send them via parcel. Trust me, trust my business, and I will deliver. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, and this video was sponsored by Joyking Collections. Remember that. Please follow me on Instagram, Joyking Collections, and make sure that you comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be happy to know that you are part of this community. Please continue sharing my videos. I love you guys, and If you're new to my channel, my name is Jem Kaundu, a content creator from Africa here in Nairobi. Yes, so you can see this kind of garbage. This is the place I had met this Green Army. They were collecting, they were bringing this garbage, and then they leave them here for weeks. Something needs to be done so that we can have a clean environment, because Eastleigh can be a very good place if it's well managed. If all these things I've talked about can be really taken care of, we will have a very beautiful city. We will have a very vibrant commercial district where people can come and do their shopping and go. Yes guys, so a road that is being constructed, but now the problem is it is very narrow. I don't know how the vehicles are going to, how do we call it, kupitana, zitakuwa venye zitakuwa zinapitana, hata place ya parking hakuna. And this is the kind of environment that you find yourself in Eastleigh. I wish the planning of this place was better than this, because if it could have at least been improved slightly, we will have a very nice place. We will have a very good place to do business, and at the same time enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.